Here we go. Scene 4, Cyprus. Before the castle. Enter Desdemona, Emilia, and Clown. Here's Desdemona. Do you know, Sirrah, where Lieutenant Cassio lies? Here's the Clown.
I dare not say he lies anywhere.
Why, man?
He's a soldier, and for one to say a soldier lies is stabbing.
Go to. Where lodges he?
To tell you where he lodges is to tell you where I lie.
Can anything be made of this?
I know not where he lodges, and for me to devise a lodging, and say he lies here, or he lies there, where were to lie in mine own throat.
Can you inquire him out, and be edified by report?
I will catechize the world for him, that is, make questions, and by them answer.
Seek him, bid him come hither. Tell him I have moved my lord on his behalf, and hope all will be well.
To do this is within the compass of man's wit, and therefore I will attempt the doing it.
Exit the stupid clown. I added the stupid. Where should I lose that handkerchief, Emilia? Amelia's more like a higher pitch like me, so I'm gonna make Amelia like, I will talk with an accent. There we go. That's it. Light accent. I'll give an accent, Amelia. I know not, madam. Believe me, I had rather have lost my purse full of cruzados. But my noble Moor is true of mind and made of no such baseness as jealous creatures are. It were enough to put him to ill thinking.
Is he not jealous?
Who, he? I think the sun where he was born drew all such humours from him.
Look where he comes.
Look where he comes. Enter Othello. I will not leave him now till Cassio be called to him. How is't with you, my lord?
Well, my good lady.
Othello says aside.
Oh, hardness to dissemble. How do you, Desdemona?
Well, good my lord.
Give me your hand. Ah, this hand is moist, my lady.
It yet hath felt no age nor known no sorrow.
This argues fruitfulness and liberal heart. Hot and moist. This hand of yours requires a sequester from liberty, fasting and prayer, much castigation, exercise devout. For here's a young and sweating devil here that commonly rebels. 'Tis a good hand, a frank one.
You may indeed say so. For 'twas that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand. The hearts of old gave hands, but our new heraldry is hands, not hearts.
I cannot speak of this. Come now, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
I have sent to bid Cassio come speak with you.
I have a salt and sorry room offends me. Lend me thy handkerchief.
Here, my lord.
That which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
Not?
No, faith, my lord.
This is a fault! That handkerchief did an Egyptian to my mother give. She was a charmer, and could almost read the thoughts of people. She told her, while she kept it, 'twould make her amiable, and subdue my father entirely to her love. But if she lost it, or made a gift of it, my father's eye should hold her loath, and his spirit should hunt after new fancies. She dying gave it me, and bid me, when my fate would have me wife, to give it her. I did so, and take heed on't, make it a darling like your precious eye. To lose it or give it away were such perdition as nothing else could match.
It's possible?
'Tis true. There's magic in the web of it. A Sibyl that had numbered in the world the sun to course 200 compasses, in her prophetic fury sewed the work. The worms were hollowed that did breed the silk, and it was dyed in mummy, which the skilful conserved of maidens' hearts.
Indeed, it's true?
most veritable. Therefore look to it well.
Then would to God that I had never seen it.
Huh? Wherefore?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
It's lost. It's gone. Speak, is it out of the way?
Heaven bless us.
Say you?
It is not lost, but what, and if it were?
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it, let me see it.
Why, so I can, sir, but I will not now. This is a trick to put me from my suit. Pray you, let Cassio be received again.
Fetch me the handkerchief. My mind grieves.
Come, come, you'll never meet a more sufficient man.
The handkerchief.
I pray, talk me of Cassio.
The handkerchief!
A man that all his time hath founded his good fortunes on your love, shared dangers with you.
The handkerchief.
In sooth, you are to blame.
Away!
Othello leaves. Is not this man jealous? I ne'er saw this before. Sure, there's some wonder in this handkerchief. I am most unhappy in the loss of it. 'Tis not a year or two shows us a man. They are all but stomachs, and we all but foods. They eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us. I apologize for the crappy English accent. It's the best I can do. Enter Cassio and Iago. Look you, Cassio and my husband. Here's Iago. He's my regular voice. Chia can't do one either. Yeah. This is Iago. There is no other way. 'Tis she must do it. And lo, the happiness. Go and importune her. How now, good Cassio? What's the news with you?
I am Cassio. So, Madam, my former suit. I do beseech you that by your virtuous means I may again exist, and be a member of his love, whom I, with all the offence of my heart, entirely honor. I would not be delayed. If my offence be of such mortal kind, that nor my service past, nor present sorrows, nor purposed merit in futurity, can ransom me into his love again. But to know so must be my benefit. So shall I clothe me in a forced content, and shut myself up in some other course to fortune's alms.
Alas, thrice gentle Cassio, my advocation is not now in tune. My lord is not my lord, nor should I know him. Were he in favor as in humor altered, so help me every spirit sacrificed, as I have spoken for you all my best, and stood within the blank of his displeasure, for my free speech. You must a while be patient. What I can do I will, and more I will, than for myself I dare. Let that suffice you. Is my lord angry? He went hence but now, and certainly in strange unquietness. Can he be angry? I have seen the cannon, when it hath blown his ranks into the air, and like the devil from his very arm, puffed his own brother. And can he be angry? Something of moment, then. I will go meet with him. There's matter in it, indeed, if he be angry. I prithee, do so. Exit Iago. Something sure of state, either from Venice or some unhatched practice made demonstrable here in Cyprus to him, hath puddled his clear spirit, and in such cases men's natures wrangle with inferior things, though great ones are their object. 'Tis even so. For let our finger ache, and it indues our other healthful members even to that sense of pain. Nay, we must think men are not gods, nor of them look for such observancy as fits the bridal. Beshrew me much, Emilia, I was, unhandsome warrior as I am, arranging his unkindness with my soul. But now I find I had suborned the witness, and he's indicted falsely. Pray heaven it be state matters, as you think, and no conception nor no jealous toy concerning you. Alas the day, I never gave him cause. But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for they are jealous. 'Tis a monster begot upon itself, born on itself. Heaven keep that monster from Othello's mind. Lady, amen. I will go seek him. Cassio, walk hereabout. If I do find him fit, I'll move your suit, and seek to effect it to my uttermost.
I humbly thank your ladyship.
Exit Desdemona and Amelia. Enter Bianca. Crap, what kind of voice am I going to give Bianca? I'm Bianca. No, okay, shit. Bianca. Sultry! I'm Bianca. There we go. Save you, friend Cassio.
What make you from home? How is it with you, my fair Bianca? In faith, sweet love, I was coming to your house.
Yeah, sultry is nice, Chiagod.
And I was going to your lodging, Cassio. What? Keep a week away? 7 days and nights, 8 hours, and lovers' absent hours, more tedious than the dial 80 times? A weary reckoning.
Pardon me, Bianca, I have this while with leaden thoughts been pressed, but I shall in a more continuant time strike off this score of absence. Sweet Bianca.
Cassio gives Desdemona's handkerchief to Bianca.
Take me this workout.
Oh, Cassio, whence came this? This is some token from a newer friend. Oh, to the felt absence now I feel a cause. It's come to this. Well.
Go to, woman! Throw your vile guesses in the devil's teeth, from whence you have them. You are jealous now that this is from some mistress, some remembrance. No, in good troth, Bianca.
Why, whose is it?
I know not neither. I found it in my chamber. I like the work well. Ere it be demanded, as like enough it will, I'd have it copied. Take it, and do it, and leave me for this time.
Leave you? Wherefore?
I do attend here on the general, and think it no addition nor my wish to have him see me womaned.
Why, I pray you?
Not that I love you not,
but that you do not love me. I pray you bring me on the way a little, and say if I shall see you soon at night.
'Tis but a little way that I can bring you, for I attend here, but I'll see you soon.
'Tis very good. I must be circumstanced.
Exit. Act 4, Scene 1, Cyprus, before the castle. Enter Othello and Iago. Will you think so?
Think so, Iago?
What? To kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to be naked with her friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm? It is hypocrisy against the devil! They that meant virtuously and yet do so. The devil their virtue tempts, and they tempt heaven.
So they do nothing. 'Tis a venial slip. But if I give my wife a handkerchief...
What then?
Why then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers, she may, I think, bestow it on any man.
She is protectress of her honor, too. May she give that?
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief...
By heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou saidst, oh, it comes over my memory as doth the raven o'er the infected house, boding to all. He had my handkerchief.
Aye, what of that?
That's not good. That's not so good now.
What? If I had said I had seen him do you wrong, or heard him say, as knaves as such abroad, or voluntarily doted of some mistress, convinced or supplied them, cannot choose but they must blab.
Hath he said anything?
He hath, my lord. But be you well assured, no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith, that he did. I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie.
With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her, lie on her. We say on her when they belie her. Lie with her. That's fulsome. Handkerchief, confessions, handkerchief. To confess and be hanged for his labor. First to be hanged, and then to confess. I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself in such shadowing passion without some instruction. It is not words that shake me thus. Pish! Noses, ears, and lips, it's possible! Confess! Handkerchief! Oh, devil!
Work on my medicine. Othello falls into a trance. Work on my medicine, work. Thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy and chaste dames even thus, all guiltless, meet reproach. What ho, my lord, I say, Othello! Enter Cassio. How now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord is fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday.
Rub him about the temples.
No, forbear. The lethargy must have his quiet course. If not, he foams at mouth, and by breaks out to savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little while. He will recover straight. When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. Exit Cassio. How is it, General? Have you not hurt your head?
Dost thou mock me?
I? Mock you? No, by heaven. Would bear your fortune like a man.
A horned man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast then in a populous. There's many a beast then in a populous city, and many a civil monster.
Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man. Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those unproper beds, which they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the spite of hell, the fiend's arch-mock, to lip a wanton in a secure couch, and to suppose her chaste. No, let me know, and knowing what I am, I know what she shall be.
Oh, thou art wise, 'tis certain.
Stand you a while apart. Confine yourself but in a patient list. Whilst you were here, overwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and laid good excuse upon your ecstasy. Bade him anon return, and here speak with me. The which he promised. Do but encave yourself, and mark the fleers, the jibes, and notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face. For I will make him tell the tale anew, where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and is again to cope your wife. I say, but mark his jester. Marry, patience, or I shall say you are all in spleen, and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience. But, dost thou hear? most bloody.
Othello withdraws. That's not amiss, but yet keep time and all. Will you withdraw? Now will I question Cassio of Bianca, a housewife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, as 'tis the strumpet's plague to beguile many and be beguiled by one. He, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. Here he comes. Enter Cassio. As he shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and his bookish jealous, unbookish jealous. Enter Cassio. Iago's still talking to the audience. As he shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and his unbookish jealousy must construe poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and light behavior quite in the wrong. How do you now, Lieutenant?
Oh, the worser that you give me the addition whose want even kills me.
Ply Desdemona well, and you are sure on't. Iago speaks this even lower, in a lower tone, so Othello can't hear this part. Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed?
Alas, poor caitiff!
This is Othello aside.
Look how he laughs already.
I never knew a woman love man so.
Alas, poor rogue, I think in faith she loves me. Now he denies it faintly and laughs it out.
Do you hear, Cassio?
Now he importunes him to tell it o'er. Go to, well said, well said.
She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
Do you triumph, Roman? Do you triumph? I marry her? What, a customer? I prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it so unwholesome. So, they laugh. That wins.
Faith, the cry goes that you shall marry her.
Prithee, say true.
I am a very villain else.
Have you scored me? Well.
Oh no, that's Othello.
Have you scored me? Well.
This is the monkey's own giving out. She is persuaded I will marry her. Out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Iago beckons me. Now he begins the story.
She was here, even now. She haunts me in every place. I was the other day talking on the sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes the bauble and falls thus about my neck.
Crying, oh dear Cassio, as it were. His jester imports it.
So hangs and lolls and weeps upon me. So hails and pools me.
Now he tells how she plucked him to my chamber. Oh, I see that nose of yours, but not the dog I shall throw it to.
Well, I must leave her company. Before me, look where she comes. Enter Bianca.
Oh, 'tis such another fichu! Mary, a perfumed one! What do you mean by this haunting of me?
Let the devil and his dam haunt you! What do you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me even now? I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work. A likely piece of work that you should find it in your chamber and not know who left it there. This is some minx's token, and I must take out the work. There, give it your hobby horse, who wheresoever you had it, I'll take out no work on't.
How now, my sweet Bianca, how now, how now? Oh, by heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
If you'll come to supper tonight, you may. If you will not, come when you are next prepared for. Puh!
Exit Bianca. She's kind of pissed off right now. Here's Iago. After her! After her!
Faith, I must. She'll rail in the street else.
Will you sup there?
Faith, I intend so.
Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very fain speak with you.
Prithee, come, will you?
Go to, say no more. Exit Cassio.
Othello comes forward. How shall I murder him, Iago?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago.
And did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours by this hand. And to see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it him, and he hath given it his whore.
I would have him 9 years a-killing. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
Ay, let her rot and perish, and be damned tonight, for she shall not live. No, my heart is turned to stone. I strike it, and it hurts my hand. Oh, the world hath not a sweeter creature. She might lie by an emperor's side and command him tasks.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang her! I do but say what she is! So delicate with her needle, an admirable musician. Oh, she will sing the savageness out of a bear, of so high and plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worse for all this.
Oh, a thousand times, and then of so gentle a condition.
Aye, too gentle.
Nay, that's certain. But yet the pity of it, Iago. Oh, Iago, the pity of it. Iago!
If you are so fond over her iniquity, give her patent to offend, for if it touch not you, it comes near nobody.
I will chop her into messes. Cuckold me?
Oh, 'tis foul in her.
With mine officer!
That's fouler.
Get me some poison, Iago. This night. I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed. Even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good, good. The justice of it pleases me. Very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent good!
Burn, 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 burn.
What trumpet is that same?
Enter Lodovico, Desdemona, and attendant. I need to take a little drink here. Things are not looking good. All right. And a quick refill. Jolly good. Okay. Okay. Again, enter Lodovico. Lodovico. Desdemona and attendant. Here's Iago. Something from Venice, sure. 'Tis Lodovico, come from the Duke. See, your wife is with him. Here's Lodovico. Aye! Yep, yes, Chia. Got dark quite fast. Yes, nope indeed, not looking good. Here's Lodovico. I'm talking like this! Save you, worthy general! Sorry, save you, worthy general!
With all my heart, sir.
The Duke and Senators of Venice greet you! Lodovico gives him a packet.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasures.
Othello opens the packet and reads. Here's Desdemona. And what's the news, good cousin Lodovico? I am very glad to see you, signor. Welcome to Cyprus. I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio? Lives, sir. Cousin, There's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Oh, are you sure of that?
My lord? He reads on.
This fail you to do not do as you will.
He did not call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio? A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone!
My lord?
Are you wise?
What, is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him, for as I think they do command him home, deputing Cassio in his government.
Trust me, I am glad on't.
Indeed.
My lord?
I am glad to see you mad.
Why, sweet Othello?
Devil!
He strikes her. I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I sought. 'Tis very much. Make her amends, she weeps. O devil, if that the earth could teem with women's tears, each drop she falls would prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend you. She's going away.
Truly an obedient lady, I do beseech your lordship, call her back! Mistress!
My lord?
What would you do with her, sir?
Who, I, my lord?
Aye, you did wish that I would make her turn, so she can turn, and yet go on, and turn again. And she can weep, sir, weep. And she's obedient, as you say, obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in her tears. Concerning this, sir, well-painted passion, I am commanded home. Get you away. I'll send for you anon. Sir, I obey the mandate, and will return to Venice. Hence, avaunt!
Exit Desdemona.
Cassio shall have my place, and, sir, tonight I do entreat that we may sup together. You are welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys!
Othello exits.
Is this the noble Moor whom our full senate call all in all sufficient? Is this the nature whom passion could not shake? Whose solid virtue the shot of accident nor dart of chance could neither graze nor pierce?
He is, much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain?
He's that he is. I may not breathe my censure what he may be. If what he might he is not, I would to heaven he were.
What, strike his wife?
Faith, that was not so well. Yet would I knew that stroke would prove the worst.
Is it his use, or did the letters work upon his blood, and new create this fault?
Alas, alas! It is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. You shall observe him, and his own courses will denote him so, that I may save my speech. Do but go after, and mark how he continues.
I am sorry that I am deceived in him. Oh.
They exit. Scene 2. Cyprus. A room in the castle. Enter Othello and Emilia.
You have seen nothing, then?
No ever heard, no ever did suspect.
Yes, you have seen Cassio and she together.
But then I saw no harm, and then I heard each syllable that breath made up between them.
What, did they never whisper?
Never, my lord.
Nor send you out of the way?
Never.
To fetch her fan, her gloves, her mask, no, nothing?
Never, my lord.
That's strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest.
lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought. It doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go.
Exit Amelia.
She says enough, yet she's a simple ball that cannot say as much. This is a subtle whore, a closet lock and key of villainous secrets, and yet she'll kneel and pray. I have seen her do it.
Enter Desdemona and Amelia. My lord, what is your will?
Pray, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Let me see your eyes. Look into my face.
What horrible fancy's this?
Othello says this to Amelia.
Some of your function, mistress. Leave procreance alone, and shut the door. Cough or cry hem if anybody come. Your mystery, your mystery. Nay, dispatch.
Exit Amelia.
Upon my knees, what doth your speech import? I understand a fury in your words, but not the words.
Why, what art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear it. Damn thyself, lest being like one of heaven, the devils themselves should fear to seize thee. Therefore be double damned. Swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows that thou art false as hell.
To whom, my lord? With whom? How am I false?
O Desdemona, away, away, away.
Alas, the heavy day, why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, why, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity, me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me a fixed figure for the time of scorn, to point his slow, unmoving finger at. Yet could I bear that, too. Well, very well. But there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either I must live or bear no life, the fountain from the which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence or keep it as a cistern for foul toads to knot and gender in. Turn thy complexion there, patience, thou young and rose-lipped cherubin, I there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, aye, as summer flies are in the shambles, that quicken even with blowing. O thou weed, who art so lovely, fair, and smellest so sweet, that the senses ache at thee, would thou hadst never been born!
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most goodly book, made to write whore upon? What? Committed? Committed? O thou public commoner! I should make very forges of my cheeks that would to cinders burn up modesty, did I but speak thy deeds. What? Committed? Heaven stops the nose at it, and the moon winks. The body wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow mine of earth, and will not hear it. What? Committed? Impudent strumpet!
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Are you not a strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian. If to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul unlawful touch be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
What, not a whore?
No, as I shall be saved.
It's possible?
Oh, heaven forgive us.
I cry you mercy, then. I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You, mistress!
Enter Amelia.
That had the office opposite to St. Peter, and keeps the gate of hell. You. We have done our course. There's money for your pains. I pray you turn the key and keep our counsel.
Othello exits.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady? Faith. Half asleep. Good madam, what's the matter with my lord? With who? Why, with my lord, madam. Who is thy lord? He that is yours, sweet lady. I have none. Do not talk to me, Amelia. I cannot weep, nor answer, have I none. But what should go by water? Prithee, tonight lay on my bed my wedding sheets, remember? And call thy husband hither. Here's a change indeed.
Amelia exits.
'Tis meet I should be used so, very meet. How have I been behaved that he might stick that smallest opinion on my least misuse?
Enter Iago and Amelia. What is your pleasure, madam? How is't with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy tasks. He might have chid me so, for in good faith I am a child to chiding.
What's the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so behorred her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her as true hearts cannot bear. Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she says my lord did say I was. He called her whore. A beggar in his drink could not have laid such terms upon his callet.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I am sure I am none such.
Do not weep, do not weep. Alas the day!
Has she forsook so many noble matches, her father and her country and her friends, to be called whore? Would it not make one weep? It is my wretched fortune.
Beshrew him for it! How comes this trick upon him?
Nay, heaven doth know. I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cozening slave, to get some office, have not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there is no such man. It is impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him. A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? What form? What likelihood? The Moor's abused by some most villainous knave. Some base, notorious knave. Some scurvy fellow. O heaven, that such companies thou'st unfold, and put in every honest hand a whip, to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from the east to the west. Speak within door. Oh, fie upon them! Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side out without, and made you suspect to me with the Moor.
You are a fool. Go to.
Alas, Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If ever my will did trespass against his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, and ever did, and ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly. Comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never taint my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me now I speak the word. To do the act that might the addition earn, not the world's mass of vanity could make me. I pray you, be content. 'Tis but his humour. The business of the state does him offence, and he does chide with you. If 'twere no other, 'tis but so, I warrant. Trumpets within! Hark, how these instruments summon to supper. The messengers of Venice stay the meat. Go in, and weep not. All things shall be well. Exit Desdemona and Emilia. Enter Rodrigo. How now, Rodrigo? That's right, Rodrigo is like
I do not find that thou dealest justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Every day thou daffest me with some device, Iago, and rather, as it seems to me now, keepest from me all conveniency than suppliest me with the least advantage of hope. Excuse me. I will indeed no longer endure it. Nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace what already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
Faith, I have heard too much, for your words and performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
With naught but truth. I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you have had from me to deliver to Desdemona would half have corrupted a votaress. You have told me she hath received them, and returned me expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance. But I find none.
Well, go to, very well.
Very well, go to. I cannot go to, man, nor 'tis not very well. Nay, I say 'tis very scurvy, and begin to find myself fopped in it.
Very well.
I tell you 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself I will seek satisfaction of you.
You have said now.
Aye, and said nothing but what I professed intendment of doing.
Why, now I see there's metal in thee, and even from this instant do bid on thee a better opinion than ever before. Ha! Give me thy hand, Rodrigo. Thou hast taken against me a most just exception, but yet I protest, I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant, indeed it hath not appeared, and your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But, Rodrigo, if thou hast that in thee, which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, I mean purpose, courage, and valor. This night, show it. If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why, then Othello and Desdemona returned again to Venice.
Oh no. He goes into Mauritania and takes away with him the fair Desdemona. Unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean, removing of him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place, knocking out his brains.
And that you would have me do?
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and a right. He sups tonight with a harlotry, and thither will I go to him. He knows not yet of his honorable fortune. If you will watch his going thence, which I will fashion to fall but between 12 and 1, you may take him at your pleasure. I will be near to second your attempt, and he shall fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you a necessity in his death, that you shall think yourself bound to put it on him. It is now high supper time, and the night grows to waste. About it.
I will hear further reason for this.
And you shall be satisfied. They exit. Welcome back, gullible Rodrigo. Chia, thank you for the ban. Goodbye, bot. Alright, let's finish the act. Scene 3, Cyprus. Another room in the castle. Chia says, no problem. Yes, thank you so much. Lodovico is back. I do beseech you, sir. Trouble yourself no farther.
Oh, pardon me. 'Twill do me good to walk.
Enter Othello, Lodovico, Desdemona, Emilia, and attendants. That's right. Your honor is most welcome.
Will you walk, sir? Oh, Desdemona.
What, my lord?
Get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Look, it be done.
I will, my lord. Exit Othello, Lodovico, and the attendants. How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did. He says he will return incontinent. He hath commanded me to go to bed, and bade me to dismiss you. Dismiss me? It was his bidding. Therefore, good Emilia, give me my nightly wearing, and adieu. We must not now displease him. I would you had never seen him. So would not I. My love doth so approve him, that even his stubbornness, his cheeks, his frowns, prithee, unpin me, have grace and favour in them. I have laid those sheets you bade me on the bed. All's one. Good faith, how foolish are our minds! If I do die before thee, prithee, shroud me in one of those same sheets. Come, you talk. My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad, and did forsake her. She had a song of willow. An old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have much to do, but to go hang my head all at one side, and sing it like poor Barbary. Prithee, dispatch. Shall I go fetch your nightgown? No, unpin me here. This Lodovico is a proper man, a very handsome man. He speaks well. I know a lady in Venice would have walked barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip. The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree. Sing all a green willow. Her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh streams ran by her, and murmured her moans. Sing willow, willow, willow. Her salt tears fell from her, and softened the stones. Lay by these. Sing willow, willow, willow. Prithee, hie thee, he'll come anon. Sing all a green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Hark. Wait, nay, that's not next. Hark! Who's that knocks? It's the wind, madam. It's the wind, my lady. It's the wind. I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing willow, willow, willow. If I court more women, you'll couch with more men. So get thee gone, good night. Mine eyes do itch. Doth that bode weeping? 'Tis neither here nor there. I have heard it said so. Oh, these men, these men! Dost thou in conscience think, tell me, Amelia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such gross kind? There be some such, no question. Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world? Why, would not you? No, by this heavenly light. No, I neither by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark. Oh, wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world? The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice. In troth, I think thou wouldest not. In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done. Marry, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor for gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition. But for the world? But for the whole world? Why, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it. Beshrew me if I would do such a wrong for the whole world. Why, the wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world for your labor, 'tis a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right. I do not think there is any such woman. Yes, a dozen, and as many to the vantage as would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say they slack their duties, and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us. Or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell, and have their palates, both for sweet and sour, as husbands have. What is it that they do, when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. It's frailty that thus errs. It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport and frailty, as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know the ills we do. Their ills instruct us so. Good night, good night. Heaven me such usage send, not to pick bad from bad, but my bad mend. They exit.